and we had never heard of, like, it had never been called jazz at that point. I was coming down on the 7, he was coming on the 4, and we were just doing some stuff, and we were like, we played a lot of point at that time. We were at that point at that time. We played a lot of point at that time. We were at that point at that time. We were. I think those were our early days down in Alabama. As a brother in this society, music is what we do. This is what we live by. This is how we do it. And I live by this code. You may call it a code. I call it soul music. I call it jazz. I call it life. I invented jazz music in 1959 in my mama's old bedroom. Hit my knee instead the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, I call my boy Miles Davis and Charles and Chew and Charles and Charge. We had got all that together that one night. We had created a new sound, a bebop sound, a new revival of music, dance music, if you will. The people talk about these electronic DJs nowadays. I think that what we were doing was kind of more influential of what they were doing right around now. I mean, we were doing stuff that was coming from our heart and soul, but we didn't have to press buttons. We just plugged strings and they push buttons. So you can see how old I am. The time in my life, we was just dancing, just singing and hitting our knees and popping our caps, and topping our hats, and popping and locking and grooving and grooving. And then they hitting buttons and fucking hitting computers and strutting. That don't make no sense to me now as a soul producer, as a soul singer from the old school. It's a hard pill to swallow.